Well, good evening. Welcome. I'm your host, Robert Wilson with Cowboy Wisdom Hypno Acuity presents 7 Ways Why I'm Talented. We ask ourselves a lot of questions, but we never ask, why am I talented? What are my talents? How will my talents rise me out of my current situation? And see, something I've really opened up to, all of our thinking and knowing come from books and what other people want us to do. But your talents are innate and they lie within you, waiting for you to awaken them. But we stay inside the thinking, knowing mind and what we learned in the outside world because it's your intuition, innovation, imagination, imaged inspiration. Your inspired fiery desires will dance you every day, dance you to sovereignty every day. But here's the thing. When you live inside the books and education, you stay inside that because you can never think and know beyond yesterday. Something I'm really awakened to is I listen, liberating internal spectacular talents every day, neons, my own dreamer's dexterity. But something I've really awakened to in the last couple years is we've been taught we taught ourselves to live inside what other people want us to think and know. As we live inside ancestor programming, as we went through school, we was always compared to somebody or doing this. And when we compared ourselves to somebody, it was usually we slighted ourselves and we always played the underdog in our own life. And see, something about being the underdog, you never rise to be the talents of yourself. See, all the talents within you will rise you to wherever you desire to go. Everything in the outside world is a playground of percipients to rise us out of yesterday. But however, we stay inside the books, education, and business enslaving mindsets. We're waiting for other people to do what we can naturally do. It's your innate talents that rise from in here. They come from down here. You listen to the liberating intuition, streaming, trend setting, enterprising nerve. See, we've been taught to follow and negativity and pessimism in the school system. You got to do what he does. You don't do as well as her. You don't do it as well as him, and you never will. And that's the thing. When you open up to your innate talents, they come from everywhere. But you can never follow somebody else's programming and rise to your innate talents. And that's something I learned about self-help, personal growth, self-improvement is when somebody says they have a program, that is what it is. It's programming. When you rise of liberation, you let go internally, boldly energizing, rebellious, adventurous, trend-setting, innovative, natural talents. See, we're all uniquely individualized talent with thrill, skill, gifts of genuine internal, far-seeing, trend-setting savvy. But it's all unique to you. And see, that's something we've never really been showed or expressed to us, is you are very uniquely talented. But it isn't going to fit inside the one-size-fits-all socialized world of whoopie-doo. And if you really want to pay attention, you listen your way to understand your talents. You think and know your way of what everybody else wants you to think, know, and do. That's something I've really expanded into. When you say I think and I know, you go into yesterday. And you go into the socialized brainwashing of yourself. See, the world is socially brainwashed to follow the education and the business, and that way we're easy to control. And I mean, when we're easy to control, we'll follow anything. And if you're a people pleaser, you're a follower. I was, hell. But when I really rose out of it, yeah, it's nice not being that. And when you awaken to your free flowing thrill skills to rise out of your current lifestyle, you're awakened and aware of your unique, sleek talents that reside in here. See, we've never been taught to trust our talents. We've always been taught to trust the outside world. And you see how my hands go? Past, future. When my hands go over here, that's a natural thing. I'm going to my past and what's controlling me. When I want to go to where my dreams are, I go over here. Because this is future, past, now. But it's all here. And see, that's something we've been really taught, is to live from the past. The media is the most malarkey, because they're training you, their brain training you to stay in the past. That's what school system is. Brain training you to stay in the past. But when you rise to your enlightened, brightened brilliance, you're going to rainbow your colorful life design of your life over here. But it's really about being in the now. So as I realize my unique, sleek talents are inside me, are never going to be unleashed. They're going to be unleashed by listening to my inner streaming trailblazer innovator acumen. To discover my individualized talents, I question my daily life, like, where's the wisdom? How is this to expand me out of today? How do I let go of yesterday? See, that's something, self-help, personal growth, self-improvement to me kept me always trying to forgive the past. But when you rise out of forgiving the past to appreciate the now, you let go of the past and you rise to the future. But the future is now. All you can do is color and design your pathway that way. But you really, everything is going to expand, energize, and enterprise right here. So why am I talented? What are my talents that are beyond everything I've learned and taught myself? Because your talents are unique to you. And all the self-help, personal growth, even my wisdom will show you a way, but it's up to you to uncover and discover your talents. And they lie within you. And see, we've always been taught that to follow. See, the education system and self-help, they teach you to be followers. And when I say that is they're always giving you enough to feel good, but they never show you the way to liberate you from you. And that's what I've really discovered. All the stuff I've done in my life is just to liberate me from me and set myself free. Whatever I think and know, it keeps me stuck in a box within myself of frozen in time representations. But when I listen, question of my inspiration, imaged inspirations, I rise out of the past. And I really opened up to understand. I questioned my daily life, my daily encounters, experience, event, and listened to my intuitive innovator, my intuitive inspirations and innovator ingenuity that energize my imaged inspirations. See, something I really understand, that you can expand out of life with images, expand out of yesterday with images and the sense of smell. I smell the popcorn of sovereignty. And see, that awakens, because smell is the strongest, is the most energizing sense we have. because it allows you to, it goes straight to the brain. But here's something I really opened up to. Stop blaming your physical world for anything. To understand your outside world is a playground of free-flowing foresight to energize your enlightenment, your paths of enlightenment to rise you out of your past. See, when you keep trying to heal the past, you never get out of the past. You stay in the past. And if you really look at the world, get really honest with yourself, we're still living the past. However, but 7 ways why you are innately talented. Your innate talents are unique to you and will rise you and show you a better way out of everything. But it's your innate talents. Are you open to trust in your own abilities, agility, acumen, and audacity to rise out of yesterday? See, because our subconscious comfort zone is frozen in time representations from yesterday. We may not like what happened yesterday, but the subconscious mind thinks that will keep you safe today. So when you rise out of what you think keeps you safe, you lionize and liberate you. See, all this stuff about trying to heal the past and change your thinking, change your knowing, change your thoughts, all that does is keep you the same. When you listen to your free-flowing inspirations of your natural, innovative expressions of inspiration, you rise out of it. When you learn to express your life through your inspirations, you stop going into the thinking mind. And that's something I've done is you get an inspiration, write it in the morning. And then you just start that and you express your day and you express your life through that, whatever your dreams and desired lifestyle is. And see, I can never give you your desired lifestyle or your dreams because they are unique to you. We can explore them, we can question them and rise you out of it, but everything that goes on is for you. And see, that's why I got really into self-help personal growth from 1997 to 2002 when I realized all the self-help personal growth, self-improvement I was listening to did nothing for me. Absolutely zero. It kept my mind thinking and stuck in the past. I really realized that self-help personal growth was never going to rise me out of the past. I rise myself out of the past with my listening, inspirations, questioning, comprehending the now and the wisdom of the now, and express the revelations I receive internally through my flow of inspired images. When you can open up to understand inspired images, you can quiet the overthinking mind down. So people today are stuck in the thinking and thinking. And thinking all comes from the past. Thinking and knowing come from over here. Inspiration, innovation, intuition all come from the future or from the now. And why my innate talents are unique to me is because they come from my natural flowing inspiration and intuition, and from my listening to the universe's flowing wisdom. As I go deeper, 7 ways why my innate talents are deeper within me and above the socialized, education, indoctrinated, know-it-all ignorance of propaganda's egotistical arrogance of I'm right about everything, and see our viewpoints, opinions, and beliefs Egotistical arrogance, which we all have, know-it-all ignorance, keeps us locked and I have to be right. And that other person is automatically wrong until he proves it. Because the egotistical ego is afraid to listen. And, well, actually, the ego is afraid of listening, relaxation, inspiration, and our talents. Because we want to look good in other people's eyes. People say they don't, but they do. I know I did. Now I don't care. I am who I am, and that's who I feel good about. But the egotistical arrogance of I'm right about everything and everything has to go my way is the dismay I lived for a long time. When I opened up to listening, I was like walking out of a cave into Disneyland. It was just free, and all the rides of life were waiting for me. And some of them were pretty nice. But you know, how many people, this is a big one for me. I had to have everything my way, and I was always right. And that was a bite me in the butt, sitting on a stool of torment. You know, since I opened up to listening, life is a lot easier. But I can listen for the wisdom, insight, clarity, spirit prowess that rises me out of my current situations because I'm open to what other people are expressing to me. And see, that's something else. I started beginning to use expressing rather than speaking. When I express it, it's flowing. Speaking is just saying whatever. And you know, the more I rise out of my egotistical arrogance, know-it-all, ignorance, stubbornness, hard-headedness, happen to be right, I sure quit bitching and belly aching about life. Life become an inspiration because life is a liberating inspiration, fostering enterprising energy to flow through me. And man, could I bitch and belly ache with the best of them? Oh yeah, I was the best. I even practiced it. But all that ever got me was more bitching and belly aching. So when I rose out of the bitching and belly aching, thinking the world was against me because everything stopped to follow my perfection programming and everything has to go my way, shuts off my listening, intuition, spirit poise, innovation, intuitive innovation, image inspiration, descriptive imagination, and my sleek, unique talents. Once you start thinking and knowing, it shuts off all flowing energy because you come into that box. Whatever you've always done, that's where you stay. And man, once I opened up to expressing inspirations and listening, I got out of the cells of hell I put in myself. Because we live in an unknown blockages, barriers, and limitations that we embedded in ourselves from our parents in life because they come with us through life. And something else I really understand, my sleek, unique talents and your sleek, unique talents are embedded within you and your free-flowing, enterprising wizardry and your spirit. And it's the flowing energy of the universe. We all encompass so much wisdom and insight, but it's an energy, not from a book. Books help in the physical world. Wisdom, insight, clarity, and intuition and imagination, they flow above that. But once you open up to understand your intuition and imagination, inspiration, innovation, unleash your sleek, unique talents to ballet and chauffeur you through life. How many times have you had an idea and didn't follow through on it? And the next thing you know, one of your friends or you see it in the real world. The biggest difference between wealthy people and me, they listen to their intuition, and me, I stuck in my know-it-all ignorance. Sad but true, but it's liberating to admit that. And see, that's where liberation over heal really rises you out of things, because liberation takes you out of the thinking, knowing, memory, mind, and opens up listening and listening to intuition, boldly expanding through life. The word I took out of my life is change, and use the word expand. Expand is grand to understand I am uniquely talented. If you take all the words that you used in high school and you learned in society out of your life, you'll start rising out of your overthinking mind. And that's something we really are, is stuck in our overthinking mind. As I realize and admit, everything I think and know are limitations, barriers, and blockages, because they come from yesterday, from outside sources, my viewpoints, opinions, and beliefs, fears, insecurity, and immaturity. Yet they served a purpose. But yet, once I admit that I'm stuck in my yesterdays, I open up today's instantaneous, free-flowing inspirations, are here and now, which is wisdom, optimizes, wanders, fascinating foresight. You got to become fascinated with your dreams. And you got to articulate your daily life through your dreams. And you want to start expressing the inspirations, and you'll rise out of that being stuck in the muck of yesterday. That's all, we think and know our way to yesterday. And that is something I really understand and have done. I listen to my quick-witted breezes of abundance, of my divine treasures. I hearken from the universe's magnetizing native mystical acumen of Mother Earth. As I witness and listen to the sunny savvy of Father Sky, clears my airways of adventurous ingenuity, revering my winds of wisdom. The difference between wisdom and knowledge is wisdom comes from experience, getting your hands dirty. Knowledge is in a book. And if you look at the world, we're stuck in books. As wisdom animates the verve is my visionary, energized, spontaneous questions. You got to use visionary questions, query unrealized experiences, stimulating treasured, inspiring optimism. Neons, colorful designs of my divine prime time, enterprising poise to realize my spirit silence awakens me. To understand and admire my awakening comes through chaos, challenges, adversity, controversy. Something I've really opened up to understand is your unique talents are energized and awakened from chaos, challenges, adversity, and controversy when you listen to the energy and whatever is going on. It instantly unsheaths my sleek, unique talents to ballet me through life, appreciating my listening thrill skills to understand my daily scampers unlock my cells of stubborn sabotage. Pardon me from my inner prisons of self-imposed insecurities, immaturities, and my comfort zone cloning to stay within the socialized brainwashing that controls my thinking, knowing, memory, mind. So as I unbinded my mind, I unwind my enterprising prowess to wow my wise, omnific, wanderer savvy to understand and admire. Life shows me my liberating invitation, frees me from yesterday, and chauffeurs me onto my beaches of bountiful bliss, kissing my life of luxurious leisure, Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. As my sleek, unique talents intertwine with my divine, trailblazer, intuitive, magnetic elegance, dances me through life with ease now and forevermore. I soar of spirit optimism. I want to thank you for listening. I am Robert A. Wilson with Cowboy Wisdom Hypno Acuity, and I show people liberation, and liberation is the way I rose out of my old self and into my sovereign liberation. I want to thank you and good night. Ooh.